What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. Talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impressions you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation that you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire and how well-groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference in how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid of you, and also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effect of your weapon and equipment. But other things to take into account is blood stains on your clothes. Okay, you can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. In special cases, you can try any other skill, like horsemanship. It's not only a matter of persuasion that's important, but also a specific offer. Because sometimes it's not enough to just choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. Makes sense? But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, no matter how well you dress. You won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities, simply assigned universal value, aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values, you can see the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities, your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn the perk empathetic, for example. And then here you have your money, the amount you have to pay in order to do the bribe. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't undo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first. Then he'll be easier to persuade. Or if you lead the guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Level of your reputation, down there on the chart, on the left, with so basically there on the left of that chart at the bottom you have the reputation number, basically the level you have with that person you're talking to. In this case, Henry would be level 27 with the guard he's talking to in that example at the bottom. And then you have your total speech skill level, and then this is Henry's. Up top is Henry's stuff, and down below is the guards. So I'm guessing if you choose, charisma, the crown, the heart-shaped crown-looking icon in the middle, if you choose a charisma check against the guard, it would probably win because Henry has 7, the guard has 5. So I'm guessing you would succeed in that check. But if you choose the strength check, the 2 swords, Henry would probably lose or fail that persuasion check, since the guard has 3 and then Henry only has 2. But I can also see where the speech skill, Henry has 3, but we're unsure what the guard has, so who knows? Got to get better at the speech in order to see all those, I'm guessing. So it's a pretty cool persuasion system, dialogue system. Makes it a lot better for than just skipping through all the dialogue. Makes you more in tune with your character. We'll see how it goes. See, in this case here, we have no clue what father has, but we have 100 reputation with him. I mean, which is as good as it gets. So we can just give it a shot here, see what happens. I doubt we'll pass it, but let's see here. Since we have nobility as the highest, we'll see. Um,
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense?
Alright, we got it.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
We're going to pick up as much of this stuff as we can to help with our skills later in this game. You level up by doing, similar to other games like Skyrim and other things in the past, which made it, Skyrim kind of made that popular. Really cool way to play. Everything here on the path, other than like blue flowers, is, so the sage here is this purple stuff. Once you pick it up once and see how it disappears, like you can kind of pick it out pretty quick. And there's a couple more here. The more we pick up, the more we're leveling up. This alchemy should be alchemy. There's our main level. Not sure exactly where it's at here. We chose agility when we were first starting out. Going to be more of a bow-wielding Robin Hood type character. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. It's kind of how I want to play for the most part. Yeah, I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure it's leveling up. Yeah, herbalism. Herbalism. So that's, I don't know where that's at in our. I don't know if we've unlocked it yet to be able to like see it where we're at with it, but it's leveling up in the background. There it is. Here we're level 4 herbalism in the skills section. Comes with some really good benefits. Pretty easy to do. Let's grab the cross guard real quick.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasab.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
See these blue flowers here, they're nothing. But anything other than that, like these even yellow, this dandelion. So white, yellow, and the purple, that's all stuff you can pick. But the blue ones, pretty much nothing. Talk to everybody we see.
Welcome, Henry.
Try to level up our speech, if possible.
Greetings. Take care.
Haggling will also speed up the speech skill.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Agree?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Very well, I agree.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Plates, spades, forks and axes. All you need to take on the next turn.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and
May the Lord watch
asparagus.
over you,
Come
Henry.
right up. No need to be shy.
Come on up and take a look.
Good health to you. Good luck then.
We're going to pick up a lot of the dried stuff because it lasts forever on its durability, so stuff spoils in this game, pretty realistic. But picking up these dried foods will really help us in the long run.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Satisfied?
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for
That's a sum I can live with.
asparagus for taste and prove for what ails you. Try them.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Here is your change.
Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
God's blessings. God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Satisfied?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
That's a sum I can live with.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, torches for light. I have it all.
God save Henry.
Yeah, just trying to find anybody who we can talk to. That way we can kind of level up our persuasion. So we can become better at talking here. Get more options available to us.
Beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh.
Greetings. Good luck then.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Is this enough?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
God be with you, Henry.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
What can I do for you?
Just need to stock up on supplies. I think
Good
that's all
health
I
to
need.
you.
Here's your change. Thank you.
Take care.
All again.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Everything for work and home.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers, onions, come together.
Satisfied?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
The kitchen or the field. My fine wares will brighten your every day.
Finally, a reasonable sum. What do you need?
Implements.
Good day.
Everything for work and home. Lord be with you.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers. Asparagus.
Brooms for your house. Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you
Agree?
need? Come on up and see.
That's not enough.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Okay, so we're pretty overloaded right now, so we're going to quickly run our walk back to the house.
Welcome, Henry.
And offload this stuff before we go do the sword, and then go get the beer, and then try to collect the debt. We'll offload this real quick.
What is it, my boy?
God be with you.
Nettle, that's a little harder to see, but you can see it's kind of that dark plant. It's not grass, it grows up, it doesn't have any flowers to it that make it stick out, but it's kind of, once you know what to look for, you can see it all over the place as well.
How are you, Henry?
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home. Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives,
Good health to you.
Want to try your luck? Dice?
rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Damask scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Take a look. I've got everything you need. Day or night, at home or at work.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
We'll see.
Good day, Henry.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything.
That'll do me.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature. Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
It's no big deal. He didn't have much anyway. That's it.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches.
My fine wares will brighten your every day.
Now you.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
No harm. Now if it came after 3 ones...
God be with you, Henry.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Rooms for your house, great homes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
That's it.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Finished.
instruments and tools, everything for work and home.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Ah, it's not so bad after all. No point in pushing it.
Handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Dark and home?
Just what I wanted.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come,
Want to try your luck? Dice? Goodbye.
Instruments and tools, everything
We'll
for
see
work
whose
and
side
home.
Lady Luck is on.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Take a look. I've got everything you need. Day, night, home,
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies of your eyes. Just come right up.
Carrots and apples,
For
pink
the
today,
kitchen
but
or
flag
the
on your
field,
face.
my fine wares will light the door every day.
Greetings, Henry.
Carrots that'll make you thoroughly happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll
Everything for the house. Garden and field.
That's all.
Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Get the best right here. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
I'm getting desperate now.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day or night, at home or at work.
Always turning his nose up at
This'll be the one.
Brooms for
That'll
your
do
house.
me.
Rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus to taste the full
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Rooms for your house. Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need?
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will
We'll
brighten
see.
your every day.
That's it.
apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
Now I'm for the chop.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your fields. What else do you need? Come on up and see.
Cabbage, cabbage, green cabbage. Get it before it goes brown.
Rooms for your house.
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
What else do you need? Come on up and see. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Come on up and buy.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay
Get the
firm all
best
Curva! Why the hell did I even start playing?
Damn it! Scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made.
Hail to the hero! Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best from here.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell. Bloody come on, then!
Take that!
I'm over here.
Well, shit.
Herrgott! You're done for.
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
Here! Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine. Good. Now you're getting it. Good. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. All right. Good. Once again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Not bad. Again. Fine. Now you're getting it. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Thanks. Pleasure as always.
Everything for work and home.
Some change
Everything
time?
for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here. Come on up,
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring.
Dark at home. A torch will help. Your feels like fellow.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting
Even the
shit.
Austrian Dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, well.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Insolent whelp!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Run, you coward!
God be with you, Henry.
Everything for the house, garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Carrots and apples, pigs and eggs, to put a smile on your face.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
glad you stopped by.
Linen, silk, come right up and take some home.
Get the best right here.
All right, all right.
If it's charcoal
Here
you
we
want,
are.
talk to my hired hand. I've no time now. If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And a cart for my beauty? What else might your worship desire?
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
This, and a little something on top, for good measure.
Well, now, thank you very much. There. Satisfied? Certainly.
Henry.
I'll fetch it right away.
beautiful and functional.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Take care. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Handy implements and machineries of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Well,
Greetings.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
God save you, Henry!
Here you are. Good help. There.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Take care. Good luck then.
Everything for work and home.
Good God. You look terrible. Did someone attack you? Take care.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
Since it's you,
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory Helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Bring those nails and don't keep...
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
That will
Maybe
do.
we'll see each other
Go and
there.
get those damn nails.
Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me. we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast! Ah!
Ja. 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 Yeah.
Abdallah Postaničko.
Left. Yeah. Yeah. Warn the others. They've torn scallops. Back, there's left. Yeah. 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 Flee! Yeah. To Talmberg! Bokol van végzett! Warn the others! They've torn the bullets!
Push vegan!
Yeah! Flee!
Help!
Yeah! 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 Kibeles legte fasz!
Megöllek! Te büdös!
Yeah!
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Rádio Rosundine! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. As good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
What about the miller? Has he paid his debt?
Not entirely.
What the?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I'll bear it then, mine.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horses. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh. Something to eat.
I hear you came from Scallots today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen? How ill.
field. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I'm sorry, my lady, but I can't talk about it. Not yet. Everyone close to me died there.
I'm sorry about what befell you.
Thank you, my lady.
I hope at least Radzik and those who managed to take cover are still all right.
So do I.
The worst thing is not being able to do anything to help them. No one can do anything against such an army. The king is in captivity, and the nobility at each other's throats. What is to become of us?
God alone knows.
True, lad. God alone knows. I should go. It's late. You must be tired. Good night.
Good night, Mum.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
out somewhere until it blows over.
Maybe. Only all they have.
No fool. You're right there.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
I'll be with you.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Are you quite well? My respects to you.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved, though. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Scallops fate?
Thank the Lord.
Seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were... And come he will. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
God be with you.
What do you think about that surprise?
I was... I'm glad them people...
Maybe he'll leave town.
Maybe 2 birds with one...
Reckon we'll see soon.
By the way, I was sorry to hear about your pet.
Farewell.
My respects to you.
What do you think about the...
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast. May the Lord watch over